Alright, hello and welcome to my channel, Intense Tarot 2222. Today I'm doing a pick a pile reading. This reading intention is gonna have essentially 3 tarot cards. That's the small cards on top. It's gonna show past, present, future towards your spirituality, and then the remaining cards are going to be messages from spirit on how you can advance your spirituality right now. This reading is timeless, so it's meant to find you when you're ready for these messages or when you're seeking answers towards, advancing your spirituality. So take some time. You can pause the video right now and pick which pile resonates with you based on the stones on top, the crystals. If you feel like more than one pile resonates with you, you can select that one. Multiple ones. And these are general messages, so it may not resonate with you, and it may be a message for someone else. So I did want to just mention that. So pile 1 here, we have the Lapis. Pile 2, the Tiger's Eye. And pile 3 is a Rose Quartz. So it's actually a very, very light pink. It's hardly pink at all, but this is actually a Rose Quartz. Alright, so I will link the timestamps in the description box, and that way you can jump to your video. Alright, pile 1, so you are the blue Lapis. So again, as I mentioned in the intro, it's gonna be the first 3 cards are tarot cards, is representing past, present, future of your spirituality. So what I already have pulled for you is going to be the 6 of Pentacles. So that is representing the past in your spirituality. The present, we have Queen of Swords. And the future, we have the 5 of Wands. Alrighty. Sorry, I just want to look at them all together. So what I'm seeing here with the 6 of Pentacles is that in the past you were seeking balance within yourself and your spirituality, and that's for the past. With the Queen of Swords, your current spiritual energy, I'm seeing with the sword, upright. It's like you're ready to move forward. Her hands up, kind of like she's sending a message. It's also open in the position to like receive a message as well. With the sword, it's like I'm kind of hearing like you're ready to cut, either things or people out that are kind of blocking your spiritual growth right now. It's also reminding me of like Archangel Michael. If you are in a place where you want to cut things or people out of your life because it's for your higher good and like best self, as well as your spiritual growth, I recommend doing a cord cutting meditation. You can look that up on YouTube and find one that you resonate with. But I see you ready to cut things out for your spiritual growth, for your best self, and like you're ready to either talk or receive messages. So I'm getting from that card. With the 5 of Wands, I'm getting kind of like a communication issue. So this is for the future. This card is supposed to represent the future of your spiritual growth. What I'm hearing with this is it's more of a communication issue, like with your higher power, whatever, you know, however that resonates for you with your higher power. I'm hearing slow down. So to grow your spirituality, you need to slow down, get into meditation, and essentially allow for messages to come into you, like come in for you, like from spirit. So this is like clearing out blockages to keep communication with your higher power like clear. Alright, so I'm gonna stick these up here for you, pile one. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see all of them. These are the little baby tarot cards. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to get into the oracle card and messages. These cards are meant to give insight into how you can advance and grow your spirituality. Okay, so the first card is imagination. I'm going to read you from the oracle book with this card. This is from The Soul's Journey. Right, let me get to this page for you real quick. 66. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. By its very nature, the physical body is limited by the 3 dimensions, but your mind is free to travel without boundaries and merge with the cosmic consciousness. Your mind is a great creator, and your imagination is its toolbox. Everything in life begins with the energy of imagination. Thoughts are real, and they can manifest themselves into the physical world. Train your mind to only have positive thoughts, and you will attract positivity into your life. If you can see it, you can be it. Visualize the components that you want in your life and imbue those thoughts with love, and they will become your reality. Conversely, if your mind strays to negative thoughts, you will only bring that energy to you. Be positive and loving. Imagination is creativity. Express yourself and let your imagination assist you in letting go of any creative blocks, and allow your dreams to come true. Remember, you are not doing this for other people. It is your soul opening up and singing its own unique song. So that's about imagination, getting your thoughts positive. It's like with that 5 of Wands future card about those blocks, having the positive thoughts and retraining your brain to think positively is going to allow you to access, you know, higher dimensions, higher consciousness, and that's where you can receive like spiritual messages directly. Alright, this is a Rumi card. These are meant to be things to promote you to think, or if you journal, it's something you can journal about, like a journal, like a message to journal about essentially. So this one says, your heart is a field of tulips that cannot be touched by age. Right, next I have a couple of, this is called the Divine Energy Oracle. So we have Wake Up Call and we have Retreat. So this is your wake up call on your spiritual journey. I'm getting that you need to retreat into meditation. What do we have? The tulips down there. So if you have access to somewhere with flowers, I want you to take a retreat and go and do meditation there, or sit in silence. Sometimes silence is where we can get more in tune with ourselves and also our higher power. That's what I'm getting there. We have Moonology. Look at the bigger picture. I feel like that's saying, like, spiritually, like, there's more than the 3D. There's more like, than limiting beliefs, things like that. There's more. So then with the Angels and Ancestors card, we have Lord, take charge with authority. So I'm interpreting this as you need to take charge of your spiritual growth. See, they're all gonna fall over right now. Okay, so I'm gonna get you the message about the Lord card from the Angels and Ancestors book. Okay. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. The Lord is a consort of the lady, the emperor in the traditional tarot. He represents an authoritative male who isn't afraid to lay down the law, but this doesn't mean he is angry or chauvinistic. He is self-possessed, reliable, and ambitious, a man of honor who has earned his place in society. The Lord in this oracle holds a ram staff and wears a crown of antlers, showing he keeps himself firmly rooted in the ground and is protective of his people. His regal air indicates he has a taste for the finer things in life, yet he is sensitive to those who are less fortunate than he is. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There is no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth, and it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. You are being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. Yeah, so you need to lord and be the boss of your spiritual journey. Excuse me, spiritual journey. So that's what I have for you, Pile 1. Overall, I'm seeing that for spiritual growth, you need to work on clearing any negative blocks. Do that through meditation, aligning your chakras. Do, like, Google search chakra alignment. There's even ones if you like to listen to like beats while you sleep. There's ones you can do during your sleep. There's other things for meditation. There's like subliminals. Personally, I don't resonate with subliminals a lot, but if you do like them or want to try them, you can also do those ones while you sleep. And listening to a binaural beat, maybe search like Access Higher Consciousness binaural beats on YouTube. It's also with this reading saying switch your thinking to only positive, and you're gonna see that in your like in your life, actually manifesting with those positive thoughts. And so with that, you can also look up meditations to listen to while you're sleeping about like switching over to positive thinking. That stuff I have tried myself and I actually really like. So if you're able to listen to things while you're sleeping, if that resonates with you, some of this work you can actually do while you're sleeping. So that's all I have for you. I hope you like this reading. Let me know if it resonated with you in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Alright, so this is you, pile number 2. You have Tiger's Eye. Okay, so the first 3 tarot cards that we've already pulled here, this is going to be the past, present, future about your spirituality. So card 1, this is for the past, Knight of Wands. Card 2, we have the 10 of Pentacles. It's in the reverse, so it came out reversed. This is what it looks like upright. Also in the reverse, we have the Five of Swords. Go, Five of Swords in the reverse. Alright. I feel like in the past that you were kind of trudging through, like you knew where you were at spiritually. That could have been something like you like had faith. Like, this is not going to resonate for everyone, but you had faith in a religion and you were like going straight ahead with that. Like, you look at the horse, he's going like full on with that. If you are someone who in the past didn't have any spiritual beliefs, and like maybe you're like, there's no God, there's nothing, when we die there's nothing, you were also going full force with that belief. So I feel like in the past, whatever it was, and whatever it resonates with you spiritually, like you were strong going forward in that direction. It's leading me to believe that's not the case now, because you're watching a video about like where you need, like where like spirit is guiding you to grow your spirituality. So yeah, in the past, that's what I'm seeing there. The card 2 in the reverse is Ten of Pentacles. So this is about the present. I feel like right now you're looking for guidance. You're trying to talk to people about spirituality. For some of you, that's not being met like receptively. So for some of you who were like focused on a religion, like a religious based like belief system, you may still have those people around you. You may be interested now in like spirituality in a different way, like higher consciousness, like God is the universe, and take this how it resonates. So whatever situation you were in the past versus now, I think you're finding yourself around people who are not quite like relating to you at this time. And it's in the reverse, so I feel like you're seeking like community. And I just want to let you know, like, there is an online community. So right now you want to talk about spirituality. I'm feeling that. For the future, you have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like 1 foot in the past, one foot in the future. So it's because he's holding 2 swords, but 2 are down, and he's also holding 1. It's almost like in the future you're gonna feel grounded, like you're always gonna have in your spiritual journey like this past that's fallen behind. You're gonna be grounded here, but you're also holding these with your spirituality. So this one came out in the reverse. So I feel like growing your spirituality is like also going to meditation, because you're seeking clarity, right? Like when you have these past beliefs falling away and you know where you're headed, but there's you're kind of like in limbo. Like that's what I'm hearing is with that 1 foot in, like 1 foot out kind of energy. Yeah, the energy I'm feeling right now is like it's not lost, but it's like it is that 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm hearing like you just want a sense of community too. So for some of you, that's That's gonna be like physically moving to a different location, or like seeking out that community and going there, or creating that community. Some of you it's gonna be in the 3D, and for some of you it's gonna be like virtual. It's gonna be like an online community. Alright, so let's get into the cards. These are the Oracle cards. This one is from the Soul's Journey. You have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And this is like the energy I'm feeling, those challenges, like you're maybe even challenging people around you, challenging their beliefs, but it's actually like a projection, like you're challenging your own beliefs. 18. No one ever said life was going to be easy. Obstacles are presented to you so that you may overcome them. Believe that you will, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Confidence comes to those who have succeeded in conquering adversity, and then the next hurdle won't seem as daunting. Adversity is an opportunity for you to reach out to your soul family. You are not alone in this time of challenge. If you need help, others are waiting to offer assistance. This test may have come into your life to teach you to receive rather than to give. Yeah, so this is totally like reflecting that that opportunity for you to reach out to your soul family so you don't feel alone, like going through spiritual changes or questioning, you know, your past faith, whatever it is. You're not alone in that. Many people go through that, and this is spirit guiding you to seek out that community. And if you have people around you that you trust already, like go to them and ask for help. Let them know how you're feeling. In my videos I'm always talking about like meditation and journaling. This is also like journaling. Like if you're not clear what you need help with, like just write about that. Or like if you are questioning like where your spirituality is headed, like if you're ready for that, even look up journal prompts for spiritual growth, and get clear on like where this sense of loneliness or like feeling alone is. But as you grow spiritually, you'll realize that like everything outside of you is like a projection basically, and like you're never alone because you love yourself and you'll always have yourself, you're always with yourself. So like don't abandon yourself on this spiritual journey, like embrace it, accept yourself for not being clear on where you're at or where you're headed. Like it's okay not to have all the answers at this time. Okay, this is from the Rumi card deck. This is to give you something to think about. If you do journal, it's something you can journal about. The face of the world may be sad and grieving, but inside are 100,000 smiles. This is like love. I feel like this is like love, like inside. Inside, like people are smiling even when they don't look like it or seem like it. And it's even for you, it's like even if you see like sadness and pain and grieving, like you choose your inner joy and happiness. Okay, so next we're going to get into the Divine Energy Oracle. I have a couple cards for you from there. There's two. We have Correct Your Mistakes, and we have Be Patient. What I'm hearing with this card with Correct Your Mistakes is like when you're talking to people about spirituality, or people like if you were part of a religious group in the past, you may like, it's like you know where you're at spiritually, you have the sense of knowing now, but when you have spoken with some of these people or some people about spirituality, you may have like, because you were feeling confused or Like people weren't confirming that you were right when you know, like, this spirituality is right for yourself. Um, you may have spoken to people like in a harsh way, or like said things that you regret saying. So this is saying like make amends with people if that is something that you have done. This is not going to resonate for everyone, but this is saying correct your mistakes. So however that resonates for you, whatever mistakes you're thinking about, like on your spiritual path, just know that like when you make mistakes, like it's an opportunity to learn and grow, and look at it that way. Like people don't have to agree with you, everyone's on their own journey. So it also says be patient. So if you are looking for that like spiritual community, or you're trying to get people to like understand, wake up, to see like where you are, to understand, like be patient. And this is about yourself as well. So be patient with others, and also be patient with yourself. Be patient on your spiritual journey, because things will become clear to you like on the way in divine timing. It's time to release negativity. So whatever negativity you're feeling right now and on your spiritual journey, it's time to let that go. Go ahead on YouTube, search release negative energy, or like clear negativity. Do a meditation, do that today. Alright, the final card we have here is Snake. Shed old skin. I like that. So I think that's perfect. I think you're experiencing that. I think you are ready to shed old skin. I think that's why you're watching this video, looking for messages from spirit. So I'm going to read you about the snake card. 30. This is from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Cast off the old, reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric teachings, it symbolizes the kundalini, which is the powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. When the sacred ones saw a snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was transformation in the air. For me, the snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. So there you go. So whatever you're feeling right now, and like, I feel like you are going through a kundalini awakening, like spiritual awakening, which if you don't know what that is, like, it's first of all serious. Second of all, if you're not going through it, you probably will be. So seeking out like a teacher or some kind of help with that is really going to help you, because going through a lot of things during that transformation is very difficult. So you don't, want to do that alone. But it is saying, yeah, moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. So those negative thoughts are literally like poison in your blood right now. I think that's also about like correct past mistakes. It's like you're having negative thoughts about something in the past, and spirit's inviting you to let that go. Like make amends if you can, or you need to, or like you're ready to. And if not, if you can't make amends, if you can't correct those mistakes, you need to get right in your mind and your heart, right? So letting go of that negativity so you can move forward, you can shed that skin. Like who we were yesterday and who we are in the past isn't who we are now and in the future. Like it does shape who we are and those experiences, but like every day we get to wake up and choose who we are. So it's time to let go of the past and those negative thoughts. The energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized or you've been misread by others, know that this energy is now leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time for renewal, abundance, and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. Those are your messages from Spirit, right? Let go of the past, move forward, whatever disagreements, negativity, whatever that is, however it resonates for you. It's time to make amends and let go, or make amends with yourself and let go. It's time to meditate. It's time to read about Kundalini awakening. I see that if you're not experiencing now, I think that's coming for you. Yeah, that's coming for you, so that's a warning. Like, it's beautiful, embrace that, but it's also a warning for you, okay? So thank you, pal 2. I hope that resonated with you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments how it did resonate for you. Thank you. Alright, so pile 3, you are this very baby light rose quartz. Doesn't even look pink, but secretly it is. You chose the rose quartz. Alright, so we have the 3 tarot cards for your pile. It's representing the past, present, and future of your spirituality. Ooh. So card 1, we have the Lovers. Card 2, we have the Page of Wands. And card 3, we have the Strength card in reverse. So first of all, I do want to say I love that we have the Lovers card here with the rose quartz. It's beautiful. Now let's relate this to your spirituality. Alright, so this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but what I am hearing is in the past, your spirituality was based around a lover, right? So maybe you married someone that was like the same religion as you, or like maybe you even changed your religious or spiritual beliefs for someone, like because of love. Maybe they didn't want to be with you unless you like changed like to match their spiritual beliefs. So for some of you, that's what I'm getting there. In the past with the Lovers card, you may have really loved where you were at, like spiritually, but like that's changed now, where you're growing in a different way. The second card is the Page of Wands. Right now, I feel that you're open for spiritual communication, spiritual messages. I feel like that's why you're watching this video today. So presently, you're ready to, like, you're ready for growth. You're ready to let that spirituality in. I think with the Rose Quartz and the Lovers card in this reading too, like your heart chakra's open, or it's opening, or like you're ready for it to open. So I think I'm getting like with that Lovers card in this reading, like that opening. Okay, next we have the Strength card in the reverse. So this is representing the future. I think right now you're questioning like spirituality and faith, whatever that means for you. You're like, how am I going to move forward, and what like spiritual growth do I need to have faith in my future? So I think you're really questioning, like, are you strong enough like for the future? And Spirit's telling you right now that nothing like nothing's gonna come into your life or happen to you that you're not gonna be strong enough to handle. So we are going through a hard time right now. Like that's the message for you. Next we have the grief card. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So it's better to love and what's that saying? You know what it is. It's better to love and like experience loss than to not like loved at all. I'm not saying that straight on, but I think you know what I'm saying here. So for some of you with the Lovers card here, you've lost a past lover. Some of you, it's representing you've lost faith. You may need to grieve like who you used to be. If it is like I was mentioning in the beginning, like a lover you were married to, like this could be like you could be questioning like your faith, like in God or your higher power or whatever spirituality is for you. So I'm going to read some more for you right now about this grief card. I'm also hearing like death is only the beginning. So this is kind of heavy. I do feel that energy. Be gentle on yourself right now, whatever you're experiencing. Sometimes we have to go through like those dark times and come out like to the light. And when we experience like a lot of deep pain, it also means we can experience like the same level, if not more, love. So where you're at right now, like just take it day by day. Like be gentle on yourself. Like I can feel the energy right now. Like it is sad. Like I feel like you're sad. I can feel it. So with the grief card, this one is from the Soul's Journey deck. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate our having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, because the parting is temporary and an illusion. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. So some of you are feeling abandoned, and we can never abandon ourselves when we choose to come from love and joy. So even when you're like experiencing that loss is valid and how you're feeling is valid, but looking like sometimes when we're in that, it feels like we're in this like dark, like our aura is dark, like we're surrounded by this darkness. We're like, how are we gonna get out of it? But we have to choose ourselves. So this is increasing self-care. If you're going through grief, definitely self-care. So this is like changing the bed sheets, like showering every day, eating. So even if you don't feel like it, if you have a juice or a smoothie, do something liquid. You need to keep up your like physical strength. So it's like going back to the strength card, like whatever self-care you can muster up right now. Like spirit's telling you like you have to do it. Like you're gonna have to get yourself out of bed. If you're someone who's like this isn't for everyone, but if you're like so sad and you're in bed every day, like you're the only one that's gonna get yourself out and up and moving. Life goes on. It's not how you thought it would be, and this is maybe why you're questioning your spirituality, but like life does go on. And spirit wants you to know that you keep moving on. You're on your own journey. Okay. When you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. Yeah, so you're going through this to learn a lesson. To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. So for some of you too, with I was telling you meditation, journaling, art, right? This is an opportunity to do something like artistic to help you. If you did actually lose a person, it's a good time to like make a scrapbook if you have photos, or like if you have like old love letters, whatever, like craft something to honor them that you can look at. um I wouldn't do this for like an extended time, like I wouldn't make this like some big focus, but if it's like the initial kind of like grief stage, like do something creative to honor them. If you don't have pictures of them and things like that that you want to make like a scrapbook of, then it's time to kind of make an art project that's like honoring your feelings. So with the grief, with this grief, for others of you, that it's not an actual person you're grieving, but it's like a loss of a past spirituality. Maybe it's even a loss of love. Like maybe you're going through that loss of love that you did have inside of yourself, and now you're finding you don't. You lost it, you're grieving it. So sometimes, especially with like spiritual, I'm hearing spiritual awakening and like things like that too, when you have the death of this old person, realize like you don't resonate with who you were in the past. It's time to grieve the loss of that old person within yourself and realize you get to create your new like reality. And the same, even if you did lose a loved person, you get to create your new reality, your new story. So your story is changing, it's different than you thought. But yeah, that's what I have for you with the grief card. Wherever you are and whatever, and in, sorry, I'm gonna start this card over. Wherever you are and in whatever circumstances, strive to love and to be a lover. Yeah, so Spirit saying focus on love and being a lover, giving that love to other people, giving it to yourself. And it doesn't matter what's going on, it doesn't matter where you are, where you're living, what's going on, like you still choose love. You can have nothing and have like in the physical world, like have nothing but still have love, right? So if you do journal, that is your prompt. Wherever you are and in whatever circumstances, strive to love and to be a lover. So this is super interesting. This card, this reading is all about like finding your inner strength to move forward. It's interesting just having the Lover's card. Like this is about, it's like grief and love. Like it's pretty heavy, to be honest with you. But you have that Rose Quartz, which is representing love as well. Okay, so we have the Divine Energy cards. We have faith. So have faith in yourself, have faith in your higher power, whatever that is for you. We have go for your dreams. So with grieving, if you're grieving someone or grieving your, like grieving a death of who you used to be, like go for your dreams. So now it's time to focus on your dreams. If you did lose a loved one, if you had a dream of like going somewhere together or doing something together, like you can still do that with them, like their love inside of you, and still do that. For others of you, it's finding a new dream. So take that trip you're thinking about. Go towards, I'm hearing for some of you it's like school, like if your dream is to go to school or training, go for that. Others of you it's career wise. Others of you it's literally Paris. Like if you're thinking about going to Paris, like this is confirmation for you, like go. Okay, it's time to take action. So wherever you are, whatever you're grieving, we're not stuck. We're taking action. I am an Aries actually, so I don't know why I got really called to just call it, like put this to my forehead. So that's new moon in Aries. So here's your confirmation to take action. Alright, we also have Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. So in your meditations, you need to listen to your soul. So you have dark night of the soul, sometimes like a crying in your soul, listen to that, feel it, and then let it guide you. Like through that pain and grief, there's a new beginning. To follow your dreams. So we're going to read about Star Ancestor. This is in the Angels and Ancestors deck. We have Star Ancestor. Alrighty. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. The Star Ancestors is a term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering their starry connections, and those are what this represents. The Star Ancestor is reminding you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. So for some of you who did lose a loved one, I'm hearing you may not feel like you have someone to talk to about how you're feeling either. I'm getting the message go outside and talk to the stars about this. Talk to your ancestors who have passed about this. They are listening. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. Yeah, so you're being led in a new direction. I think this is going back to follow your dreams and take action. So for some of you, definitely increase your meditation so that you can receive messages towards your dreams. If you're feeling stuck in grief, it's feel it, learn from it, and then move on. That message was in there not to wallow. So I do want to bring that up as well. Personally, I'm guilty of that. I do wallow. I'm a wallower. I try not to. I try to do other things instead. But that message is in there. Find something else to do. Make a list. Make a schedule. Make a coffee date with a friend. Whatever it is to get out and not wallow. Okay? So I hope that helped. Don't forget to comment, and subscribe. And let me know how this message resonated with you. Pile 3. Thank you.